Alright, we are recording. Just had to sit down and set this little contraption up. So we'll see how it goes. So it's Tuesday, I believe the 21st of the 5th. Super hot. I don't need to tell you guys that. Tomorrow there's an extreme heat warning. Just come out of the room, snapped off a cable, or dropped the kids off at the pool, did a number 2, whatever you want to say. Too much information, I know, but we'll move past that. Today's mission is to load some funds onto my SIM card. I got a little bit upset yesterday, Arvo, because I just got the massive runaround. I said go here, so I'd go to where they sent me, and then they say they couldn't do it, so they told me to go to another place, and I went to the other place and they couldn't do it, and then they told me to go to another place, which was another 10-minute walk, and I just had enough by then. I said that's it. I'm holding up the white flag, and I'm going to have a little recomposing, settle myself, and you know, let's wake up and do it all again tomorrow. So I've decided to walk. It's about 1.2 k's, I believe. Probably not the most sensible decision, but if I can keep to the shade, it might be okay. And I'm not known for making sensible decisions, so you know, whatever happens, happens. Yeah, I like this area compared to most of Mumbai. It's a lot quieter and less traffic, less noise. A lot of construction. There's always noise in India, but that's India, you know, you just sort of become conditioned to noise. Thought about wearing earplugs at one stage because these horns are so piercing, and if you're at the train station, the train horn has just got this blasting, mega, eardrum bursting sort of horn. Been just carrying the phone round in my hand for most of the time, but I got the gimbal out today, so I'm probably going to be a bit more conspicuous. I don't know if that's going to be a problem. Not really too fussed if anyone says anything, you know. I'll just cooperate. I'm not sure if I've got the cinematic move in me today. Takes a lot out of me, but you know, I'll give it a go. I know you guys look forward to it, so I'll try and incorporate one cinematic move in every video production, presentation. So it's a bit of a hike. So far we're looking at about 300 metres to my bit of, I guess, the main little village section. That's what I'm talking about. The horns work over here. A lot of the time it's unnecessary. Nice little flower cart there. Got my train ticket yesterday, that was a win. I was standing at the counter. There was one guy in front of me, no one behind me. I was very patient. The person took about 10-15 minutes to process his ticket. Beautiful, I'm next, no one behind me. Been very patient. What happens? The lady puts the closed for lunch sign down right in front of me. Classic India move. See you later, come back after lunch. So I had to go amuse myself for 90 minutes. Trying to get across the road here. Well, I can't see any shade, that's why I'm kind of sort of hesitating. Right, there's a bridge up here over the River of Death. When it cools down, I might come back later and do a bit of swimming. I don't think so. Right, which side of the road's got the shade on it? No, I want to go on the other side. There's a kind of a barrier. Sometimes you can't cut through them, but I have noticed there's a gap, so I'll just walk up here a bit further, across to the other side. Crossing, crossing, crossing is free. Crossing now. Safety first. Yeah, I probably mentioned an extreme heat warning for tomorrow. They say 34, but it's going to feel more like 45 because of the humidity. The humidity's about 75%. Really been perspiring quite heavily, which I usually don't, so yeah, uncomfortable. I went and got some talc powder at the chemist. Thought that might help. Did a bit of a workout, trying to sort of keep myself semi in shape. So what's the exercise routine? I'll fill the bucket in the bathroom with water, and I'll use that to work the guns. Do a few sit-ups, a few push-ups, and maybe a little bit of stretching, and that's about it. I'm a bit of a slow walker. Everybody passes me. Even back in Australia, I am slow. Righto, up at the Stinky River, and it's pretty stinky. They all smell pretty much the same. Gimbal adjustment there, nice. Yeah, they've all got a bit of a reeking, sewagey type smell. I did sort of say it was a bit sad. One day these would have probably been, you know, just crystal clear, beautiful water system, fish, bird life, but now nothing lives there. So sad. And most of them, all like, I would say like all of them are like that. So once again, sad, but that's the human footprint right there. Pollution. Oh, I'm going for the cinematic yet. I just can't help myself. There it is. It was only a little one. Righto, continuing over the bridge. Heading toward Lokhandwala Markets. So, according to the Google Maps, I just go down this way and then hang a left, and probably be a wrong turn or two involved, but that's what happens when you sort of self-navigate, and also when you're not very good at it. So if I can load some funds onto the SIM card, I might, if I still got the energy, I'm going to go to Vasilva Beach. So that's one metro stop away, change metro lines, and then I think it's one stop to Vasilva. It's pretty hot down at that Vasilva Beach. Not a lot of shade cover again, a lot of open kind of beach area. Just passing this excavator. Classic, you know. Big dump of gravel, a couple of tonne of gravel right on the footpath. This looks like the tea guy if you want a cup of tea, a couple of cha. I like those type of alleys. A little bit curious, I might have a look down there if I have time later. Yeah, this little part of town, this neighbourhood has a bit of a good vibe to it. It's funny how you go to places and you get a bit of a vibe. Vasilva Beach has a good vibe, the suburb, and this area seems to be interesting, worth exploring, so I'll come down here and see what happens. At least I'm back in the shade, that's the most important thing. Even this little one step down, then one step up, you know, you're doing that all day. It all adds up. When you're walking along the footpath, a lot of the rickshaw drivers just kick back and sit out the heat in the back of their rickshaw. A lot of those vehicles are kind of unroadworthy. Bald tyres, not fully inflated. So if you get on a bit of open road, you know, you kind of risking a bit of an accident, but I must say I haven't really seen one or experienced one, so I'll just keep riding them. Bit of dog poop on the path there. I'm not the only one that's been snapping the cable today, obviously. Right, looks like the shade's gone to the other side of the road. Do I cross? I do have to hang a left-hander up here, so I might just tough it out. Gimbal adjustment. Right, we are approaching an intersection, and according to the map I think I should have a left-hander here. Bit of a tricky one. It might be straight and then left, or it might be left here and then right. Well, might have to just shut this down and just get some information. Flowers. I like flowers. Lokhandwala Market. Lokhandwala Market.
Lokhandwala Market.
To the left.
Left and right.
Left. Left then right.
This is the Lokhandwala Market area.
Oh, okay.
Go straight ahead.
Yeah, I want to put some money on my phone. I want to charge my phone. I want to load some funds onto the phone, you know, so I can make a phone call.
Right over there. First cross lane, second cross lane, you will get that.
Thanks very much. Thank you. Yeah, the guy sitting down, you know, he wasn't going to deliver. But the other guy, yeah, some of them with the English kind of language ability, they can be very helpful, the Indians. But sometimes, even though they want to be helpful, they just direct you to the wrong place, and it just becomes kind of frustrating and annoying, because you can only act on what they tell you. Right, so apparently I'm in the Lokhandwala Market area. Dry cleaners, top set Italy. Might get a price off them later. I did drop my laundry into the laundromat near my apartment. I just could not find a coin-operated laundry anywhere. I've just tried everything. I've Googled self-service, I've Googled coin-operated, and just can't find one. So I decided, you know, I was just going to have to hand it in and pay the man. You know, it's like 90 rupees, and that's apparently a good price per item, per garment. So yeah, 16 Aussie bucks, Aussie dollars for 9 garments. So rather than take my dirty laundry halfway across town on the metro and on the train and to a laundromat that I used to use, and I'm sure it was 60 rupees per garment, and save myself $4, I thought, I'm just going to give it to this guy, you know. They beat me, they win. It's not giving up, it's just, you know, you've won the battle but not the war type mentality. I will be back, and I'll be back bigger, badder and stronger. So anyways, I give up and I give the my laundry to the laundromat close to my apartment, and the guy says 810 rupees, come back in 4 days. 4 days to do the laundry, are you kidding me? So I didn't say, are you kidding me? I just went, okay, I'm out of here, I'll see you in 4 days. So I've been kind of, it's worked out quite well actually, because I've just been washing my own laundry in the bathroom. I got some detergent, washing detergent, and it's worked out quite well, because by morning my washing has dried. So there you go, something good out of something not so good. I'm just going to shut this down now, because I've got to look for a place where I can recharge my SIM. I think there might be one around here, I'm not sure. I'll just have a look around the corner, and then if it's not just around the corner. I'll shut down and focus on my task for the day, and that is get some funds on this SIM card. Not too exciting, but thanks for tuning in. So this is the Lokhandwala Market area, so the guy told me. Super hot, super humid. Some alcoholic beverages. I gave up drinking. I gave up the bungers. American Tourista. Jeez, man. I think that might be honey. Honey, right? No, man. ₹2. Yeah. No, I can't take it, man. Oh, you got it in the bottle. Yeah. No. Thanks anyways. I might just bring that guy a couple of rupees. Looks like it's a slow day at the office. Right, this time I am shutting down. I was shutting down before, but this time I am shutting down because I got to get this phone. All right, later. Catch you later.